So my name is David Melbourne Wampamba. I am a retired software developer and now a software development coach. I focus on teaching people to become software developers. So we are going to look at the art of collaboration for software stakeholders. You can give me like one or two software stakeholders. One or two.
Then there is the brainstorm on how to do it.
What? Developers. Yeah, that's what's your name? Jim. Okay. Yeah, another one? Yes?
It is something that should take real. Sometimes not just
can you say
one day.
name?
So some of you have been giving learners, specialized teachers, give learners project work.
Silbert, yes?
Open publish and record.
The customers. Right. Yeah, we need one more. Stakeholder. One.
That's what you want. But
let's say
learners,
the owner of the project. You know, like so for example, we have a company, you've heard it is one of the sponsors. So, as much as we connect developers to take startups, and you know, we also develop our own software that you people can use if you are searching for a job.
So,
now, so those are some, and how do they collaborate? So the myths are, or the facts are, that there's something called Git. Okay? There's something called Git. It's a software which was built by Linus Torvalds. If you don't know him, and it is known as a control version system. So why it's called a control version system is that as you write the code, it keeps track of every character in time. You get? It keeps tracking so that if you want to go back in time, you can go back. You know, just in case you make a mistake, or if you want to go forward, you go forward. And there's something else that was built by someone I've forgotten. It's called GitHub. It extends Git to enable open source contributions and collaborations. So we all know we are here primarily because of WordPress, isn't it? And it's because WordPress is open source. And if it wouldn't have been open source, if Git wasn't there. But then, after Git, someone realized that not everyone is technical, like not everyone can write the code. So these people were like, why don't we build a tool, you know, to be on top of Git, so that people who are not into coding can use it to participate in software engineering. Okay? So in fact, these days we don't call software. These days we call software products. Isn't it? Alright, so let's proceed. And how's the collaboration done? The way we do it, we do collaborations twice, okay, at the higher level. Okay, so there are two. One is called contributing, and another one is getting support. All right. So let's look at the simple steps we can take to contribute. All right. And those steps we take are: we go to github.com. Those of you who have never gone there, if you have your computer and internet is on, kindly rush there on github.com.
Government makes provision first and then leave the work
try to go there just for the sake of those people who do not. So when you go to github.com, all you do is to get an account. Okay? The account is what? It's free. And once you get it, I would want to take us to look at your account because I know that is very simple. So once you get it, you are going to see an interface like this. But the most important, depending on where we are, let me see where we work. We work on getting contributions. So we are on getting contributions. So I have a challenge myself, and I want us to rely on that
When
challenge.
you talk about projects,
I have a
you are going
challenge.
to
Who
map.
has heard about newcomers among the people who are here?
Projects need to be what?
Newcomers.
Mapped.
Yeah, but for me, okay, being a trainer, I really like people who do this when they raise their hands. I understand that many could be Catholics and we are, but like this. So I think many of us said yes. So what happens with newcomers is that it's a very great tool, but there's something I think it does not have. But many beginners, many new shop owners, people who do online shops might need. What is that? Let me check it.
Whatever you do, you will plan. There's the first phase, the implementation phase, the product now is the website, and there must be a report.
Here, I set up a staging website on something called InstaWP just for test purposes. So if you want, all right, thank you. So there's something called InstaWP, which is a great tool for setting up websites, WordPress websites. I've set up a website just right now, a few minutes ago, and I installed WooCommerce, okay, on it. But there's something very vital. You know, do you see this? Have you ever seen it in your WooCommerce pages for those who have used WooCommerce? Have you seen this page before? I think no. Because you always see this, the regular and sales. You don't see this. Now, I've used ChatGPT to write the code that did this. But still, this is not what I wanted. Okay? What I wanted is...
All these languages, but with WordPress, you just plug in something and within 5 minutes you accept it.
Is everyone able to see?
So there are several plugins.
What I have currently is this, but it's not what I do. What I want. In instance, what I want is something like that, where you have your products and you don't have much money, so you cannot invest into a currency converter plugin. But probably you know that according to the market prices, something like this can be bought for these nairas in Nigeria, for these Kenya shillings in Kenya, for these Uganda shillings in what? In Uganda. So why not have something that would allow you to add a price for that particular product, and then choose a currency like Naira, then click add the price for Uganda and choose the currency for UGX. Okay? Then when you save, when the shopper is viewing this product, you want them to see all those prices so that they choose. Okay? So I realized something like that does not exist in WooCommerce. So what can I do? I can become a contributor right now. In fact, I would like from you, anyone who has just gotten a GitHub account right now, if you've just gotten it right now, I can give you this and you become a contributor. No one? You are here. You've just gotten it. So if you've gotten it, kindly go here. So the other interface I've used to show you was something not related to GitHub. Excuse me. So
this guy here, in this video,
so this interface here you've seen is not related to GitHub. This is Figma for those of you who have used some, who have done some UI. So, and we are back to GitHub. So for you, just go up at the top left of the screen and type accounts. Type accounts. Here at the top left, search to jump. Have you seen it? Oh, you have not yet gotten the account. Have you registered and signed in? I think you need to sign in. So let's, in the interest of time, let's do something. So if I go to WooCommerce, This thing here is called a repository. That is the thing where a repository is where our code is stored on GitHub. Alright? So for everyone who has code on GitHub, it's stored in something called a repository. And that repository, you give it a name you want. Okay, if your product is called WooCommerce, probably you're gonna call the repository WooCommerce. If it's called a multiple currency converter, probably you're gonna call it multiple currency converter. And once you get here, whether you know code or not, okay, that's how GitHub has really enabled us, all of us. Whether you know code or not, you can, for example, go here on issues, okay? Have you seen where I click issues? You see WooCommerce, people have reported over 2K issues, it has come. So talking to WooCommerce. So you can follow. So what you can say now is that there are a lot of issues here, and you may not be able to go through all of them, but what you can do, in case you are not really sure, is that you can click here on the filters and find out whether the same issue you are facing, someone else is facing it. Okay? For example, I can type.
So, we have web developer as one of the areas here.
I can type something like that.
How many of you already have a copy of this?
So,
You already have a copy.
has it searched already?
So you will copy it, and then you will be able to read the row, and then you come to this part.
So if you're not sure, if I type something here and see if there's something related, if there's something related, you don't want to submit another issue, you just want to contribute your voice to that particular issue. For example, if I'm interested in this issue, I'll click it, and down here I can write a comment. Okay, that's one way to contribute. But we are not going to do that. We can just click new issue, especially for you. Click new issue, and then an interface will be presented to you.
Website content.
Okay, and then you go through these categories that WooCommerce accept, like enhancement request. I think this is where we want to present it. Looks like. What do you think? Because I think bug reports, I don't think that we found any bug. So I would. Yeah, and so here you now start putting in your details as you want.
Are we there? And then after that, you implement and
they give you some.
Post to the website.
They give you some things here that you can follow, so you can just do things the way, any way, and after that you can submit the issue. Okay? That's one way of contributing. The other way of contributing is if you look into the code here,
you either crash down or to become obsolete and become irrelevant. So there must be software upgrades.
So the other way is to go to the code and then make a copy of your WooCommerce repository, of your WooCommerce repository. For example, this copy is for WooCommerce, it's in the WooCommerce account. Okay? So you cannot go to it and write there directly. It doesn't work that way. You know, in fact, because it's not in your account, you can't do anything to it. Okay? How do you do it? There's something here. Do you see that? That term? For? Okay? That means that you are getting a copy of the WooCommerce code and taking it in your own GitHub account. So that now you can write code if you want to, and then do something to it after that. So you see, I'll change the organization. You see, they are saying fork already exists, because for me, I've ever
So
contributed
make
to
sure
newcomers. You are saying if you have a newcomers shop, you are saying that the moment you say that my shop is in Uganda, you see that it shows you the districts. It asks you, in which district are you in Uganda? That was contributed by me. Then the other thing you see is the currency. You see that if you are in Uganda, it asks you, are you going to be selling in Uganda shillings? You know? And still, I did that. So when I was doing that contribution, I forked newcomers. Now, after forking, what did I do? Let's go in my report. Let's go in my account.
When you are going to Kilimanjaro SS, the teacher asks you to
go over here. My repositories.
You go with the what?
Now, don't be intimidated by the many repos there. Many of them are just, they are not even
Don't be when you also seeing here the proposal. I'm going to share with you. You teacher, you are supposed to teach your as well. Right? This is a website proposal I've written for Ginger Restaurant. That is the case study in the PhD.
So you see, once you get here, you can now decide what you want to do. To either write code or not. Okay? And people are afraid to contribute. But let me tell you one thing. You can even contribute a spelling correction if you didn't know. So I would, if say for example you are a developer, you know your codes and whatever, you can go in the end of the files, you want to put the code. For example, if I want to put the code in templates, today you don't even need to put this code on your own code, okay? Because you can see as we are going through, this thing is going to open the code for us. You know, the file I clicked, it has opened the file. You see? Now what I can do, I can click this pencil. Okay? Am I obstructing anyone? So I will click over there, and if I want, I can write the code. Okay? If I want, I can write the code. But what I'm most interested in is not writing the code. Is to show you what you do after writing the code. So, okay, let's say anyway. For example, if I write something like that, I don't expect to ask me what that means if you don't know code, because we are not learning code. But I just need this to what. So what I will do after writing the code, whenever, that's why we say the Git is the controversial system, okay? And GitHub just extends Git. So for every change we make in the code, and we want that code, that change, to be tracked, we have to write a commit. We have to commit that change. And how do you commit? You just write a small message. For example, I can write here, submit, but after that you can dive in to the website. Okay, something like that. Why? Usually people who own code and want us to contribute, usually want us to use concise messages. They don't want you to write like, someone will want to review your code if you write long things. You have to find a precise and very clear statement. Then you can click commit changes. Okay? And so those changes I've done, you won't find them in your Git, in your WooCommerce. Okay? You won't, because they are in my own copy of WooCommerce. Alright? But now, if I want you to get it in your WooCommerce or in the WooCommerce, what I'm going to do is to go to this link here. Is to go here and I do a pull request. Okay. Now, when I do that here, I say new pull request, and they want me to compare my code with theirs. So what happens is that I have. You can see a minus here, and you see a plus here. This means that I've done a change, okay? The change I did is that this line of code was a bit indented and mistakenly I unindented it. So the system is able to track that. And then it shows me that these are the additions you've done. Okay? If I'm okay with them, I'll proceed to click create pull request. And let me click there.
Okay, so I have a video.
This is my commit message. Remember the commit message I created earlier? It's here, and here they are giving me guidelines so that I don't waste my time. They are giving me guidelines to follow so that I can make a meaningful contribution. And the moment I like, I'll click here to confirm my pull request. Okay. You can do 2 pull requests. There's one which you do and straight away to get the newcomers team, or you can do drafting. Okay, the draft will never go to them until when you feel like, yeah, it's sensible, let me take it there. But I don't want to disturb them, so I cannot create a pull request because I totally know that whatever is here is not sensible to them. Alright? It was for demonstration purposes. Now, that's how you get started to contribute. And it's the same way you get contributors. Because the same way newcomers put their project on GitHub, you also gonna put your project on GitHub, and others will look for it if they are using it. For example, you can see this plus icon here. Are you seeing it? So if I go to new repository, I've already started writing the code. You've seen the code I wrote. Didn't you? No, you didn't see the code, but you saw what I said, that I used ChatGPT to generate some code. So I'll go over. Are we still on time? I feel like I've spoken so much. Yeah, so anyway, okay, let's conclude. So, the code is here, okay? The code is here. All of this is done on Mr. WP, okay? I did not have to install anything. I just put up my thing and then added here because I wanted to paste. So what I'll do, I'll copy all of that code and then I'll go over here, click new repository, and then I'll call this currency. I think I can say currency fruits. So today, the way you see I'm doing it, that way, I'm doing it because I've ever submitted my plugin to the WordPress repository, and there's a way they want you to name your plugin. So you can see that it's a long name. Instead of spaces, I've put in hyphens, you know, because I'm trying to make sure that if I ever pick the interest to submit this to the WordPress repo, I don't want to go into the jargon of renaming again. Okay? So, and another tip that I give you is that after doing this, get the initials of each one and add it at the end or the beginning. Why? It's most likely that no one did the same thing. So I'll put S, M, C, and F. Just like that. And I'll choose my name. You add the description if you want, but we are not going to go into that. And then create a repository. And after creating a repository, what I'm going to do, I want to so I can create a new file. Okay, what happens is that when you create a repository, these guys are going to give you different ways of adding code to your repository. Some of the ways are too technical, depending on your software engineering level. Some are not. So for example, I can click here, create a new file, and I'll name my file plugin, I think you know that all WordPress plugins are built in. Yeah, PHP. And in that PHP you can add in JavaScript, CSS, but you can't add in Python or another language. So, you see that? And here, I can say commonly, initial commit. I can say that, create, and then, what am I going to do? I want contributors, right? So what I'm going to do,
every learner who does to do DIT will have to pay
the first thing is this. Any one of you who is on GitHub right now, yeah, please go to your GitHub, write in this here, okay? No, just write in from here. Yeah. The other thing I've forgotten to tell you, we did not select it, but by default, all GitHub repos are public. Okay? And the public ones, it's like a direct assumption that this is an open source repository, okay? But you can switch it to private, and the moment you do that, you don't have the public contributing to it. Okay, unless you invite someone directly. Okay, the trick is get your friends who are developers. Okay, if you want support quickly, and like what we are going to do right now. Okay, at this WordCamp, you click this to start. When you start, you are signaling that this is unimportant. Okay, that's another contribution. All right. It has come. So you click this star, and when you click it, okay, if people find that it has a lot of stars, they are going to pick interest to use it and or contribute. Okay, so let's help and add some few stars, 2 or 1 or whatever. Okay? Are you helping? Alright, then the most important thing after that is write a readme. Okay? A readme is something that talks about your project. But we have limited time, so we are not going to do that. You can see here, it is the system itself is detecting that we don't have. Okay? So it's important. The moment I grant a request for people to contribute, they will be like, I'm not going to read all of this code. Okay? First, talk about what your plugin does, your software does, and then I know where. Okay? So, you add the readme, but we are not going to add it. In fact, the readme, for you to do it, the content that goes in that file is written in a certain language called, who knows?
No question. I think I'll go.
Yeah?
Yes.
Huh? Your name and yeah, markdown. Yeah. Is it the same you say? No, it's markdown. It's a very simple documentation language. It just has hashes in it that if you want a heading, you write an hash. If you want a subheading, you write it, you know, so you can add images in it, so on and so forth. Okay? So have you added some stars? They are for now. Yeah, you are wonderful people. So, what we shall do after that, I'll copy this, assuming that I've already added the readme. Okay? If I've not, but I'm going to do it anyway. So, I'll go to my Twitter account. All right, so this is why I was emphasizing yesterday that let's exploit social media. No one is going to go to GitHub and they find, no one is going to go to GitHub and they find our project anyhow. We need to create some buzz around it. So in fact what I'm going to do is that I'm going to request you that after I tweet, okay, some of you should help me to retweet. Okay? Yeah, but the retweet you make should be a quote retweet. This is a marketing tip. if you want your retweets to be considered of value, don't just click retweet and there you go. That one does not carry value, okay? Because you know that Twitter is behind an algorithm system that kicks out things and what? So what you do a quote retweet and you write some text around the retweet you are doing so that people know that you have some interest. You're not just doing it for sympathy. You know, David is my friend, how can I not retweet his thing? That's how people consider it. Does it make sense? So we are going to go here and I paste what I've copied, okay? After pasting, I will write something like, any WordPress developer interested.
Like I showed you, there is a slide about projects.
WordPress
You are not supposed to
plugin developer. I have to be specific.
You give them a theme.
Interested.
For example, you tell them we have learned about publishing the theme in the syllabus. Publishing includes publisher and what? So now you tell them to come up with a project, solving a problem and adapting. Then they will say to us,
please check
you ask them which problem I solve.
the repository.
You don't really want to dictate to them what
to contribute. So, yeah, this might bring a big backlash because we don't have a read. And you know that what Twitter has what? A character limit. So I cannot explain my challenge, all of it here, okay? But, you know, you have to be so. I think the grammar thing is trying. Is there any grammar mistake here? Which one? Okay. Out there, right? I think I'm going to leave it at that. I can't be perfect. Man, I'm not African.
It's only one. Any. Rectify any.
Any, with a comma, by putting a comma. It's there. It's there. Oh. You see, someone said that we went to schools that we cannot mention their names, but I'm not blaming my school. Okay? Is there any? So I can post?
Yeah.
And are you guys going to help out?
Maybe plug in also small letters.
Should I do small letter or big letter? Even if I do it. Okay, let me, then I am not forgetting one thing.
Yes. Those ones, the off image.
Yeah?
Hmm?
I've pushed. I cannot undo it. I'm not part of the politic dualists. Yeah. Now, you do that, and I've already signaled to the world that we need a contribution, okay? It would be helpful if we had a README because it would make it very easy for the developer out there, okay? But it's not there. So what you can help me with, you can go to my Twitter. You just go to the browser and put in twitter.com/david.ug. You will immediately see yeah, here it is, 38 seconds ago. Let's see. But it won't stop there. Don't fear the word I'm sorry. You see that? It's taking you through the process of how to create, and here, so everything, and so one thing about ChatGPT for developers is that if you don't know coding, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to help you because you have to copy these codes, okay? And then you see if they work. For it, it's just to give you something.